What's up everyone, it's Crispy here and welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. Today we will be going over the Trailblazer Remembrance trailer. I think it's explaining the summon and the new Trailblazer path. So let's talk about it, get some information, and see what happens in this trailer. I'm gonna move myself up to the top just so you guys can see the summon, the meme or whatever it's called.
Now, without further ado, let's dive into our exclusive tutorial. I call it Path of Remembrance Insider.
Nice. The whole beginning was just
trailblazing expedition. We'll meet new friends from the Path of Remembrance, and here's the best part:
brand new path.
The Trailblazer is getting remembrance powers too, just like with the Harmony.
Me.
Right. This path has super important partners called memosprites, like Mem here.
Mem.
And the ones who
when
summon
Mem talks, the things are on the bottom.
Masters, like the Remembrance Trailblazer.
The captions. Let me actually add the captions just in case. I know a couple. Well, actually, they're gonna cover these up, so I won't today.
The core mechanic of this path lies in summoning memosprites.
Okay, we know that.
Let's look at how memosprites work.
Look at the Centurions.
Memosprites get most of their base stats from the Memo Masters, but they
Keep that in mind. The summons stats mostly come from the actual Trailblazer themselves.
get their own skills and talents. And here's the cool part: they're independent. First, you can level up the memosprites up.
So when thinking this, and I will pause and throughout the video, so just keep that in mind. It's not going to be straight through. I will interrupt. More skills to upgrade. Okay.
Independently.
Yay.
Me.
Just use materials to level up their skills and talents. And don't worry, the total materials needed for both master and sprite equals one regular character.
That's huge.
And this is
That's
super
huge.
important.
So we're not actually spending extra mats on the memo sprite. It's the same amount as what would be used on the actual character. Or they're saying, no, yeah, I'm pretty sure I understood that correctly.
Summoned
So that's
memosprites
really
fight
good.
independently alongside their masters. That means their own turns and their own skills. Both the player
'Cause I was
and
concerned
the
about
enemies
that.
can target them, and when they attack or get hit, they regenerate energy for their masters.
Me.
Okay, 100%.
Wait, if we have 4 Memo Masters all summoning Memo Sprites at once, that means...
Mem.
Now that's what I call strength in numbers. Oh, and here's another cool thing. Memo Sprites trigger special talents with special effects when they appear and disappear.
There's probably going to be an achievement or like a little task where it's like have 4 memo sprites on the team at once, or
Those
summon
summoning
characters or
and
something like
dismissing
that.
effects are super powerful. We could try to keep summoning and dismissing Memo Sprites over and over. Oh, I bet that would cause some massive damage.
Me.
We love
Just
massive damage,
imagine, one
especially with the new MOC.
superpowered Memo Sprite backed by the whole team could totally own the battle.
Me.
Wait, what if we summon multiple Memo Sprites? We could do even more damage and clear enemies super fast.
Me.
Is all of that possible with your Memo Sprite friends?
Me.
All right, let's get back
Oh
to
my
reality.
god, they're pushing the
Time to
memo
take a
sprite, but
look
that's
at
obvious.
The Remembrance Trailblazer.
Mem.
The Remembrance Trailblazer is an ice character following the Path of Remembrance. The Express is heading to Amphoreus soon, and I can't wait to see how our ice-type Trailblazer shakes things up there.
Why are you
For
copying me?
starters, their basic attack deals ice damage to one designated enemy. The Trailblazer's skill
Okay.
summons our friend Mem.
Memmy.
Now, if Mem's already on the field when the Trailblazer uses their skill, it'll heal Mem and charge them by some percentage.
Nice to know.
Otherwise, when Mem is summoned, they'll get an instant charge of
Because I
some
have
percentage.
watched gameplay on the Remembrance Trailblazer, and I was wondering what that did.
Memmy.
So that's good.
Mem has a fixed speed initially, and HP based on the Trailblazer's max HP.
I have no idea what language this is, like, or if it's just made up. Like it's not even an actual language; it's just random symbols. But yeah, okay, fixed
While
speed.
Mem's on the field, all allies get a crit damage boost
130.
based on Mem's own crit damage.
So you're gonna want to build your Trailblazer Remembrance crit damage, so that your Memo Sprite can inherit a bunch of the crit damage and buff your allies even more.
Memmy.
Crit damage
Mem's
build for
turn,
sure.
They'll automatically attack, First, hitting one random enemy multiple times with ice damage, then spreading it to
Those punches
all
are funny.
enemies.
The paw prints.
Me.
At full charge, Mem immediately takes action with a new ability. This ability advances one designated ally's action and applies Mem support.
Really good for the Herta, Aglaya. Immediately when that skill, so you'd have to get to 100% down here at the bottom on this gauge, it would bring them up. It's like a free Sunday skill or sparkle skill,
Allying with
basically.
Mem support can deal an additional amount of true damage to the enemy.
Plus gives them an additional amount of true damage, which is the new damage mechanic. I'm not sure how it works. Hopefully they explain it.
Portion of their original damage.
Okay.
Me.
What's this true damage about?
Oh, thank God. And it's also applicable to dots. That's good. True damage, simply put, is it means the amount of damage dealt is set and will not change. Ah, so it's a fixed amount. That's kind of cool. That reminds me of the Defo days where you would get fixed amounts of damage no matter what. You would deal that amount of damage if you use that attack. No more, no less.
That makes
A non-type damage that is not affected by any effects. Oh,
When Mem disappears, the
that's
Trailblazer's
good.
action is advanced.
I need some water. Holy shit.
Me.
Hey, cheer up. You'll be teaming up real soon.
No regrets.
The Trailblazer uses their ultimate, summons Mem with a certain percentage of charge, and Mem immediately strikes all
I hate it when they say a certain percentage. Okay, how much? That's so vague. We need to know percentages. This is a turn-based, numbers-based game. Percentages fucking super matter.
enemies with
Maybe they're
ice
just not
damage
going into it right now because this is just a vague kind of oversight, just overhead of understanding, but
based on Mem's attack.
yeah.
Every time a certain amount of energy is regenerated across all allies, Mem gains minor charge with it. With certain traces unlocked, target allies with Mem's support deal more true damage. This true damage
30% on the left for Little Herta, 44% for
increase is
the
based
Rose
on their
guy.
max energy
Or
up
Gensi.
to a limit. During
Okay.
exploration, the Trailblazers
And it has a cap, as she said, up to a limit. So that means there is a cap on it. So once you get to a certain percent or crit damage on your Trailblazer or whatever, more would just be almost a waste. But I'm sure just build your Trailblazer's crit damage as high as possible, because even if the Memo Sprite doesn't inherit more crit damage, your Trailblazer will be able to give them more just because of the high stats. So I'm sure over crit damage would still
creates a special
suffice.
dimension that
Are we
stops
good?
time for enemies.
Oh, okay.
After entering battle with time-stopped enemies, their actions are delayed, and all
That's
of them
good.
take ice damage based on the Trailblazer's attack.
We always love a delay of action because me personally, I have like next to no sustain. So my Aventurine, he's keeping one team alive and not the other. So
Oh,
we
and
gotta
the
pray for
Trailblazer's
E6 to come
time-stop
through.
Technique works on special objects in Amphoreus too.
New puzzles. That's fun.
As our
Always love a new
first
puzzle.
Remembrance character, Remembrance Trailblazer's biggest feature is helping teammates deal true damage. The core strategy is to charge up Mem to activate their Memo Sprite skill,
Yep.
providing allies with Mem support, which advances one ally's action and deals true damage for extra
Also, like I know you guys have probably noticed this already. Let me go back a little bit.
one ally's action.
But you know how big Herta, like the real Herta, uses a key? You see the little locks on little Herta now. I noticed it on her hammer the other day when I was playing her. I was like, oh, like now I understand the little touches that they added and how they synchronize. Pretty cool.
And deals true damage for extra oomph from the team.
True damage is going to be insane.
Now that we've
Especially
covered
since it's
all
a
that,
fixed
let's see
amount.
this dynamic duo in battle.
Defense of the enemy's defense
The
just doesn't matter at
Trailblazer
all.
uses their skill, summoning Mem to the
Debuffs
battle.
don't matter.
Thanks to unlock
on the party.
traces, the Trailblazer's action advances at the start of
Rhapsody's
combat,
Scepter.
and Mem additionally gains a certain percentage of charge on their first appearance. The
Mm.
enemy target attacks, hitting Mem.
These enemies
But
look so
this gives
cool.
the Trailblazer energy and charges Mem up.
I'm a
Then
sucker for Greek
Itachi
mythology.
jumps in and heals Mem with her skill. Here comes Herta's skill, and check it out! The Trailblazer's talent charges Mem up even more. Now at full charge, Mem acts immediately.
Okay, it did 41,400 with her AoE.
Herta strikes again with
56.
her skill plus a follow-up attack. And with Mem's support active, these two attacks, wow! Look at all that true damage!
The true damage is yellow, I believe. Let's go back.
Look at all that.
The true damage, I can't read whatever the hell language this is. I don't know if the true damage is this yellow afterwards. There's 3 color types. Purple is Herta's actual damage, I believe. This teal or this like bluish might be the true damage. I don't, because I know true damage has a heading above it. It says it true damage. I've watched a couple of videos of the Herta and everything in battle. So I'm not sure what this yellow is, but I think this blue or even the purple, I don't fucking know. One of them is the true damage.
True damage.
I think it's the blue because I see 5915 throughout.
Active these two again with her skill plus a follow-up attack. And with
Okay, so yeah, oh yeah. All the purples are different numbers. 5915 is the true damage because it's it's the same throughout the others. Okay, makes sense. Now, obviously, it's not going to be that little of an amount. I'm hoping they only have 3 characters. They have no real sustain or no Robin, no Sunday. So that number is going to be significantly more and inflated when we actually build a full party. I wish they did these showcases or like keeping up with Star Rail with full parties and built like actual gameplay to show what it can be. You know what I mean? Not just like a base level, because some people with comprehension nowadays is at an all-time low. They'd be like, oh, that's not a lot of damage. Like, yeah, no shit, because the team isn't built.
Look at all that true damage! There they go, trading hits until... Yes, Herta and the Trailblazer are fully charged! Here it comes! The Trailblazer's ultimate sends Mem on an all-out attack! Then, bam! Herta's ultimate drops that giant diamond, smashing the enemy with added true damage! And that's all she wrote!
Mimmy. Mammy.
Mink.
Mem, you're amazing!
Nice.
That fight would have taken ages without you!
Would it? I don't think so.
Thanks again, Mem. We'll make sure you get home safe after the show.
Mammy. Mammy, mammy.
Okay, we're almost done here. This is really good insight into the memosprite, though, and the remembrance.
Passable. Good enough for a wish.
I'm praying I have enough to pull for the Herta. I'm praying, y'all. I'm in the dumps. I have like 70-something pulls. That's it.
Fine.
I might react to her trailer, too. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, we learned a lot from this. First and foremost, what stuck out to me was you have to level your memosprite. Oh shit, I almost knocked my mic down. You have to level your memosprite skills as well as the actual Trailblazers, but they both equate out to 1 character, which is really good. Because if you had to level them both, and the Trailblazer uses enough for just 1 character, and the memosprite is just extra, that's just more farming, more of your energy being used, just the bullshit farming that we were used to in the very beginning of the game. You know what I'm talking about? That's a big thing for me. Yeah, so they're combined mats the same amount. True damage, a whole new mechanic that's going fixed. Debuffs on the party don't matter. Defense on the enemy doesn't matter. It's basically, I mean, it's true damage. It's 100,000% defense penetration, basically. It's insane. That's so cool. I'm gonna love that mechanic, especially with the Herta. If I manage to pull her, oh dear God, please, 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 please. Comment below and give me some luck on my pulls, okay? Yeah, that's about it. I'm really excited for 3.0 Amphoreus. It's going to be insane. I cannot wait for my day, Casterus. Those are my 2 main pulls. If I have to, I might even skip out on the first 2 banners of 3.0 altogether. Or at least pull on Linkship, because I need 1 more limited support. The only limited support I have is Aventurine, and then I have an E6 Gallagher, but sometimes I just feel like he's not doing enough, in my opinion. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this breakdown of this trailer. I enjoyed this. Thank you, Hoyoverse, for this. I will catch y'all in either the Herta trailer reaction or just solo leveling video. Peace.